Sometimes my mind goes a million a minute. I guess that's the trouble with being a Gemini, because our minds go fucking 100 miles an hour, and even at the night, we're just always thinking. So, what's on your mind today? Um, I saw this Lil Nas X video. Now, before I start diving into everything that I'm going to talk about, I feel like I always got to make this for you. You know what? If you know what, fuck it. We're gonna. I had this theory on Lil Nas X that he's starting to do things and make videos for to piss off straight people. I said straight black men, but I'm gonna just say straight people in general because I know there's a lot of people, especially most straight people, that you know look at don't really like Lil Nas X, and they feel like he's pushing an agenda, pushing an agenda in the media and all that other shit. So I don't know if he's like bisexual or gay. I don't. You know what? That doesn't really matter because he's part of the LGBT. So that's my so. It my theory has been so what I say my theory has been proven kinda because but at the same time is I have to I don't like blaming anybody, but I've always said this when it comes to like, and I've said this many a times about the gay agenda, and I said this about Zion. It's just like, why do we keep focusing on some of these people that are LGBT? If they're not that big of a percent in the community, like not even they're like maybe like 2 to 5%, and that's my estimated guess. There may be more, there may be less, and I'll say about 2 to 5%. Why do we keep focusing on the 2 to 5%? There are a bunch of, and I keep saying this because there are a bunch of people, there are a bunch of manly men or regular cisgender that people can follow, like Wesley Snipes, Eddie Murphy, Idris Elba. We have those. We have a slew of them. Lance Gross, all of them. A bunch of manly men that people could look up to and say, "Yo, that's my guy." We have a bunch of those. I feel like we don't like, but why do we keep focusing on the people in the LGBT? Why, like, you see a Young Thug and especially like in the hip hop community, Young Thug is just a weird. I always looked at Young Thug as a fucking weirdo. I probably threw a good. I probably, even though yes, I will admit, I probably had a gay joke about Young Thug maybe once or twice and all that other stuff. But all in all, I just think he's a fucking weirdo. Like, yeah, that nigga bloody and that nigga gangster, but the nigga's a fucking weirdo. And I've always thought about that. The nigga's a fucking weirdo. Lil Nas X, kind of a fucking weirdo. Like, I'm not saying that because he's gay or bi or whatever it is. Some people you just look at and it's like he's kind of a fucking weirdo, and that's okay. Tyler Creator's a fucking weirdo, and he's one of my people, one of my favorite people. Before and even before or like after he came out the closet, it's like he owned like you knew Tyler was a fucking weirdo, but he owned his fucking weirdness, and that's what I liked about it. It's like, and people still fuck with Tyler even after he came out the closet. Him and Frank Ocean, by the way, we ain't hear no Frank Ocean music. But back to Lil Nas X. I saw this, like, I know his video, I think it's called Montero, was getting a lot of attention. And as a person that grew up in the church, I'm not super religious. And I've always said this. Actually, I've always said this. I love Christ, but I don't have a religion. That's probably why I say I'm not that super. I believe in God, and I believe, but I don't really have a religion. Why do I have to have a religion if I believe in God? Ever since I've heard Common say, "Why do I have to have a religion if I believe in God?" I like from that moment on, I was like, "Wow, he has a point." And I really thought about it. It's like, because I've seen like people in Christianity or the religion in that religion beef with other religious views, for their views. It's like, why are we doing this if we're like praying to the same God? Like I know everybody got their tradition and all that other stuff, but it's just like if we're all praying to the same God, why are we? So I never really like got on a religious thing, but I know better yet not to fuck with God's name. Forgive me for cussing, but I don't put I try not to use his name in vain. I try not to put swear to God, but Maryland, we just swear to God just to swear to God. But is that video kind of demonic? Yes, it is. It's a fucking. He's giving a fucking lap dance to the fucking devil. You can't get more demonic than that. That video, and like, I'm not gonna lie, was I like turned away or get the? Not really. I was trying to figure out where he was going with this because the song really didn't go. I feel like the song that he was singing really didn't mesh with the video. Now, I've reviewed his last album, and I've said it's not bad, but it kind of reminds me of a white Post Malone, a black Post Malone. Excuse me. Like, he gives me, like, Lil Nas X gives me Post Malone vibes. And I'm not going to lie, this song also gives me Post Malone vibes. Which is also weird for me to say, but I've always said, like, he's like a black Post Malone to me. At least from a music point, from an artist standpoint. And I'm just solely basing on his art. And like even with the video I saw, it was like basically going with his art. Now, he explained it that song was a letter to himself, but which made me more confused. But and I feel like there's more to a story that he's not telling. It's like, who does the snake represent? Because it's him. If y'all done seen the video, like it starts with it like has this whole Adam and Eve vibe, and him talking to a snake, and then next thing you know, he goes from heaven to hell on a stripper pole, starts giving a lap dance to the devil, then kills the devil, then takes his crown and wears his crown. Like I said, from a religious, like I said, even though I'm not that super religious, I don't really, I just don't fuck with it. It's just like, It's just one of those things where I just don't. It's like, but I understand an artist got it on a point. But from what he was trying to say, like he was talking to his 14-year-old self, it was just like, I don't understand, and I feel like maybe it's cool. So and then like I had this other theory, which I've been saying. I feel like he made this video just to piss off straight men and women, which and it could probably work because it did because a lot of people was talking about it on trending and Twitter. Like hell, he even got me watching it. And hold on, how many? Let me check to see how many views this video has because I just finished watching it. Um, Montero, call me by your name. It has 29 million views. Now, I don't think no, I don't. I don't. Ugh. I hope nobody comes because like I'm not even coming at him for his art, even though like I guess this has something to do with him coming out or being who he is, which is I don't know what the fuck. He's his own character. Let's just say like Lil Nas X is his own character. So whatever character he was is just like this is what he wanted to be, or it's like if he was going to be this person, he didn't want to be the stereotypical super flamboyant. But to me, it's just like I don't know if he was just like fuck it because this nigga is literally sliding down a pole to hell as a stripper, and it's and then giving lap dances to the devil. Now it's just to me, and then I think he has a bunch of tweets. It's just like I like to hear all these Illuminati tweets and all that other stuff. Like he's a puppet. Like you're giving him ammo. My thing is, I don't. You're giving him the ammo of doing this. So this is just like, and what? Why do you care what other people think? But at the same time, I'm like, why do? And I say this all the time. I don't understand why do straight men care about what gay people do. If it's not affecting you, it doesn't like. And this is coming from a straight black man myself. what they do don't fucking has nothing to do with black men at all. And I've said this many a times. I don't even think gay people are the reasons like a lot of feminization is coming from. Like there's a lot of feminization in the black community, or that black men are being feminized and all that other stuff. I don't even think it's him. I don't. Well, not him. I never really blame the LGBT for that. I've always said, and I've always said, it's just like just because in the end of the day they're men too, especially the gays. It's like there are gay men that act regular, like don't even act like that stereotypical flamboyant joint you see on TV. There's like regular gay people just act like you, like any other straight person, and they just like men. Like, and they're openly gay, but they just just cool like that. I've met a couple of them like that are just like, yeah, they like men, but they're just like a regular guy. So in my opinion, it's just like, but I could tell like I guess he likes to be a troll. He likes the attention, but I guess that's the part of fame. It's just that I don't know. You're messing with powers that I feel like you shouldn't be messing with. But that's just I don't know. That's just me, and that's just how I feel about this. Like, but like I don't know. But I've always like. But thing is like the whole thing about the feminization of black men. I do believe there is a feminization. I just don't think it's coming from the LGBT side. I think it's mostly from the women and the white men that are just scared of a black masculine, and the white men that not all white people, but the white men that are scared of black masculinity. Because I've always said we're so fucking masculine, or like we're so like our like happy face intimidates us. Some our masculinity, and I do believe this. Our masculinity does intimidate other races. It's just like the way we carry ourselves, the way our demeanor is. It sometimes like you'll see a black dude, he minding his own business. A girl woman just clench her purse. Now I've always said that's a gift and a curse, but at the same time, we're not as black people. We're not even trying to be the supreme race. We just want equal rights. You just treat us equal. But back to Lil Nas X. If my if my theory is right, and I'm pretty sure, and I am pretty sure I'm wrong, and I'm probably far from it. And anybody can hear this, y'all can like I said, yeah, you are way off. Like I said, this is just a fucking theory. Yeah, I think he's just about to start making videos just to piss off straight black men, that keeps like bringing his name up and shit. The media, but like I said, I don't know. I'm the kind of person to say just keep religion out of it, please. Like just keep religion out of it. Even if you don't believe it, I feel like you just keep religion out of it. And like if he wanted to talk to his 13-year-old self or 14-year-old self, I feel like there was better ways to represent it. Not you fucking. But if that's his vision, go be it. But I know there's probably even people in the LGBT community is like, yeah, that shit was demonic. That shit is just too demonic. Um, obviously, now about that, like I said, I'm pretty sure. I feel like I've seen worse. But that's how I always feel about some of these music videos. Like, I'm pretty sure there was rock videos that was literally having like devils in there and all that other stuff that was just super demonic. It's like this doesn't like as far as this, it's just weird. But there's a lot of CG and all that other stuff. I feel like this is just really weird. It was just like, what was you trying to get off? My whole excuse me. My whole thing is like, what are you trying to get off, and what are you trying to prove? So if it's you're literally to piss off straight black men or just straight men in general, I feel like it's working because people are like have think pieces about it. But if not, I would like to know. So let me know what y'all think and how y'all feel about that Lil Nas X video. From and like, what do y'all think as an artist? Because I've always, like I said, Like as an artist, I think he makes okay music. He's not. I don't think he's. I don't think his music is all that. His music is okay. It's not bad. It's okay. So, but that's just me. Like even this song, I thought it was okay. Didn't really. I thought it was okay. Didn't really move me none. It was like, oh, this some really thought provoking shit. I feel like as an artist, he makes okay music, and that's how where I'm in. Until then, my name is Oskino Fly. I am out. Peace.